our dough, chaps. We've done our dough.
Here we are, week 63 of Odds Podcast. Probably soon to be rebranded to Form King because there are so many odds-related podcasts on YouTube. I should have thought about this over a year ago, but only really doing it now. So stay tuned with that. That logo is probably going to change. But here we are. And most importantly, I need the results to change if this is actually going to have the respectability that it needs, because we are down to 1.55% returns. It's never been this low. It was so easy a year ago. We were just 20, 30, 40% up. It was so simple. And now it's cooked. It's really 6%. So let's start from the beginning. So last week, all the bets were at Caulfield. It was high risk due to time, and only thanks to Farivia, each way bet, but also the Quinella with My Gladiola, that got back about 20. It would have been very bleak otherwise. Overall, it was $34.30 back, so a loss of 33%, around about $15. Yeah, without that, it would have only been a handful of scratchings and bonus bets back. A lot of our horses in the market ran fourth. Bit tough. And yeah, just only Caulfield to rely on. Maybe a little bit of Randwick that we got a couple of bets. Actually, no, it was all Caulfield. So what am I saying? So that was that. And then sport. I don't know why I keep taking Kako. I always just think he'll bob up for a goal as a small forward. It doesn't happen. Everything else was good. Langford was good. Higgins was good. Essendon with 40 points head start. Well, I could have just done 3. Like, they were so close to winning. But yeah, $20 bonus bet back because that was a guaranteed bonus bet back from that game. So that's where it is. 5.79% on racing, minus 10% on sport. Overall, 1.55%. It's so bleak. It really is so bleak. Today, Moonee Valley and Randwick and Eagle Farm. Randwick's the better racing, more group races. Moonee Valley, it's just the Carlyon stakes listed. The rest is just pretty standard stuff, 84 grade regular. There's a lot of bonus bets to outlay. The 20 from the sport, and then there was 960 from racing returned last week. So there are a lot of bets. Some races, yeah, just trying to find things at value was a bit tricky. But here we go. We'll start with Moonee Valley. Race 1. Petite Artiste was a good second last time behind Escher. I just feel like Escher ran them a bit ragged, and then a wall of horses chased. And Petite Artiste was the best of them, but I don't think in a small field here it's really going to be able to do the same thing. It's not going to get the drop on the rest that it had. Cherish Me was pretty bad first up since on a trial, so everyone's a bit more positive. It's still 330, so it's not a very strong favourite. There's a few down the bottom. I mean, Audio Popcam's the second favourite technically, $4.60, but with a name like that, I just cannot buy in. I just cannot do it on principle. It's out of Hanseatic though, so it is out of the tire. Miss Celine, it's running very good races at the last prep. It's first up here. It's had a couple of trials. One of them was second. It's running top grade. I want to be on that. So each way Miss Celine, and then also with a bonus bet, so Miss Celine into picking the next race, which will be Bold Soul. I just feel like people are going to expect that this will lose soon, that the good form will come to an end. I feel like it might continue because the opposition is not particularly crazy. Wycliffe, Artican still searching for form. Jennifer Moose was good last time, but it was a lower. That was only a 78 grade. This is a quality, so Mukta Mills probably a better suited a Flemington sort of horse, but that's definitely in the market. But yeah, Bolt Sold 420. I think there's value about that because there's only 7-horse field. Flamin' Romans is there. Bit of a Caulfield horse, but yeah, I'm just going to stick with Bold Soul, see if it runs well. I'll do Mukta Mill as well, so one on Sports and one on the tab. And then a trifecta with those two is roaming bakers and then the field to rove. Race 3, pretty straightforward. I'll just go with the favourite Crossbow. It won pretty well last start, had a fair bit in hand. Love to see that. It's really that versus Exit with Gottfried Kirk waiting in the wings, but it's just a simple one to just go with the market. Crossbow, top weight, favourite. Race 4 of the Cox Plate distance. Bird Dubai probably wants more ground. Rise to it's been consistent lately without winning. Again, just going to go with the favourite Maisie. It's third up. Looking for the distance. It's paying 4, so it's an open race. But not a huge betting race opportunity there for me, so just Maisie each way. Race 5, the Mick Gleeson Plate, a 3-year-old's open. I think Oyster Lanes had a few good runs this prep. I liked when it came up on the inside. Their Caulfield, that was behind Son of Kirk. $4.80 here. Aleppo Pioneers been good down the straight. Redders was a good win last time. It might have turned a bit of a corner. It had that win at Geelong leading all the way. Then it's had a trial around won that trial at Flemington. And I feel like that might be worth a bonus bet since we have so many of them especially. So bonus bet Redders, place bet Redders, Oyster Lane for the each way bonus bet back situation. Favourites Regal Award. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with the Oyster. Race 6, 1,600 metres. Lincoln Rocks will be better over Moore Brown. That's a good horse that'll be good for later on. Race of the Jazz had a few wins that second last time. Shoeless was pretty strong, winning last time. I would have backed it again. Just feel like from hour 11, it's going to go back, and the likelihood of trouble is pretty high, and then it's got to run the same way. But it was really strong, really tough. That's really impressive. The Creator should go forward and get a pretty good run on the pace. Lightweight as well, 2 kilo claim return of 52.5. So the Creator each way at 9s, and then at Quinella, thought it was initially going to be 9, 11, and 12, but when we skip just one number, I have to put it in, so I have to put in Rolling Magic. So 9, 10, 11, and 12. Farfun's been close without winning, so I feel like the bottom of the market can inject some value there. Dragoon, yes, was a good win at Sandown, but I'm just going to be a little bit skeptical of that form until it gets franked a little bit more. Race 7, the Carlyon Stakes. Wellington Glory was pretty plain last time. It ran, it was second in the run and then sort of fell away. Barraquil, I love here. Moonee Valley going to the lead. 390 is good value. Oak Hill was impressive last time, but every race is different, and I think Barraquil's on the way up in a big way, so I like that. And New York Luster could blow the ball out if there's too much speed up front. So each way Barraquil, and then trifecta for New York Luster to win, Barraquil, Oak Hill for second, and then Field for third, just in case that's the way it pans out. Race 8, Dead Man Jack, I've been backing, hasn't really done anything. This is a pretty winnable race, and hasn't run here before, so that's a bit of an unknown. Pounding's probably the most sensible option. Doesn't win very often, but it's been so consistent lately. It likes it here at Moonee Valley. Barrier 4, 3 kilo clay. If it's ever going to win, this is probably it. And then Young Word is not hopeless first up, but it does like it here at Moonee Valley. So Quinella 4, 2, 5, and 6, and then each way Pounding. Definitely Pounding the way you go. And then the last race. There's a few that are going to run on here. Randwick, Keep Your Cool was flopped last time, but before that the runs were all good, so that's out to 15. There's probably value there with the 2 kilo claim as well. Chris Stilley's an interesting one. That's only had about 12 runs and a 1-win-1 placing, but it was pretty capable when it was at its best. That's paying 40. Veloce Caro backed a few times, especially down the straight. It hasn't delivered, but it doesn't mind Moonee Valley. It's 34 today. That's a bit of value. Stolly Bolly's the favourite. Good third last time. I'm going to take a punt on the value and Keep Your Cool, so a bonus bet on that. And then a Quinella for 2, Robrick, 5, Eye the Fire, 6 to Bergerac, 7, Keep Your Cool, 9, Veloce Caro, 12, Solly Bolly, 6 horse Quinella. That's Moonee Valley. Then we'll go Randwick. That's a heavy 10 again. First race, we'll do a skip. That's a big field. Second race, also another big field. There'll be a big Quinella coming here for like Bib, should be on like Ken, Signatories, Winning Emotions, Sandberg Miss, Fuku. But yeah, Wet Trackers, Signatories, and Sandberg Miss want to be each way on both of those. So one with a bonus. Actually, no, we'll do both with cash since we can get both sets back both ways, but they're paying 23 and 14 respectively. Race 3. Piggyback, Bluestone and Woods seem to be in the best sort of form. I'll go Bluestone because it's had so many seconds lately and J-Max on board. So each way Bluestone, then Quinella for Bluestone, Piggyback and Woods. Race 4 is a skip. Race 5, 2,000 metres. Salt Coats is the big favourite. I like the run of Nelly Laylax last time. I want to see if it can improve. It's 8,480. I think there's value there. So each way Nelly Laylax. Race 6, the Silver Shadow Stakes. Within the Law, was good last prep, running second behind Nepotism. It did get out at the right time. It had a bit of cover, so it would need to get the same sort of run. Savvy Halley was really good, winning in a much lower grade, 900 metres at Newcastle, but It was on heavy, which it's going to see today, and looks like a pretty impressive sort of customer. Agar was the favourite, but we'll take that on. So Savvy Halley for me. Race 7, Toy Show Quality Group 3. I'm going to skip. Autumn Glow's the big favourite, and I just can't really see anything I like in the rest of them. Race 8, the Winx Stakes. So this is bonus bets back regardless on Sportsbet. V16 is the favourite, as it should be. Such a great horse. It hasn't got a lot of heavy track stats. One start for nothing. I'm just going to go for Green Dots. It likes heavy and took some big steps last prep. Could go forward to be hard to run down. And it's not bad first up. So, yeah, Green Dots each way for sure. And then race 9, Bandy's Boy, Capable and Wet, deserves a bonus bet, number 10. And then the last race, Island Dream, same story, number 15, with a bonus bet. And then we still had more. So Belmont will just put something on in the Idyllic Prince Stakes each way on Rockanori at 70 to 1. That's an old favourite. And then the race before that, Hostile, took a few runs in from a spell and pay 750, not too bad. And then same deal, Eagle Farm, race 9. There's a big outside Mob Buster. It's paying 150 for the win, 28 for the place. Bonus bet for the place on that. And then race 8, there is Deep Focus, number 1, paying $7.50 to have something on that. And then race 1. No, it was race 2, Miss Adrift. 2 runs in, pretty close up. It's out of the stern. I feel like there's improvement down. 26 was value, so each way Miss Adrift. And then sport-wise, the money back guarantee promotion was the last night in the Port game, which incidentally I would have probably had something for Port for the win, because they would always fire up for Ken when he needed it, and it was the last chance for him at Boak. So that would have been good, but I probably wouldn't have got the same game multi if I got on that path. But anyway, today, new opportunities. So the Geelong game should be pretty straightforward. Cameron should kick a bag. So Jeremy Cameron for 4, Stengel for 2, and Jack Martin for 1. Just keeping it pretty simple. So $2.30, $20 on that, and hopefully if it's in Swanley, we can get bonus bets back for next week. That is it. It's always running on the danger line here at the Odds/Form King podcast. Really need to jag something big. I say this every week, but yes, the quest goes on. But yeah, the racing's going to get a lot better soon. Have a great Saturday.
And then came Sweet Liaison as they turned for home. Jefferson, he's been in front every inch of the way. He's out like 2.